Okay, taking just a brief detour here from our top 10s beer reviews. Every once in a while, I'm going to smatter in a regular DG beer review for a beer that's not quite on the top 10 list. This one is actually a brand new beer from Sam Adams, Boston Beer Company, so obviously would not be on the top 10 list for double IPAs. A little bit of a background on Wicked Double, which is a brand new release. This is a pint can of it. So the New England style IPA, which I have reviewed, great beer. Really, really love that beer. From Sam Adams, I could live off of it if I had to. But they rebranded it and called it Hazy Wicked, I believe. So I'm not going to review Hazy Wicked because it is the same beer as Sam Adams New England IPA, which I've had several times. I reviewed that a few years back. I probably actually like it a little more than I did before because I've had it a few more times and it's really, really good. But this beer is called Wicked Double, which you would think is kind of a double IPA, double the Wicked. So this IPA, and I was watching the video on Boston Beer Company's website, founder Jim Cook says that this beer came about by a mistake. I guess they were trying to brew something else and they forgot one ingredient and it yielded this, which is kind of a beer that, oop, something's going to fall here. There we go. Okay, sorry, something fell on the right side there. But anyway, yeah, things happen. This beer yielded kind of an aroma, he says, of the Wicked Hazy. However, when you taste it, you taste a lot of malt in it as well. And it comes into us at 8.3% ABV. This is a brand new release, as I mentioned. The thing that fell, by the way, are my notes, which I have on an iPad, which I don't normally do for these reviews. Usually, if you're really astute, you can tell that the notes usually are below me, so that's why I look down often. But I figured I'd be cool and try to do it on an iPad right next to my camera, but it fell down because that's what happens sometimes. 30 IBUs, which is pretty low for a double IPA, if you ask me. Maybe that's because of the malt upness, I guess, of this. Hops, they use Cascade, Elka, Mandarin, Bavaria, Mosaic, Hallertau Blanc, Sam Adams IPA yeast. As far as malts, you got this two-row pale malt from Sam Adams, the white wheat golden Nakes oats, okay. And it's available exclusively in New England and the Atlantic. I guess I'm in the Atlantic. I'm pretty lucky to have this. And yeah, let's crack it open and see what we got. I always love the double IPAs. I love them in pint glasses. I love beers in pint glasses. It just feels that maybe this is a testament to my tolerance of beer, but I like the 16-ounce ones, 16-ounce cans, or I'm not, they don't make 16-ounce bottles, but I like them a little better than the 12 ounces because 12 ounces sometimes just doesn't seem like quite enough if you're having one. But maybe you don't want two 12 ounces. Maybe you just want something a little more. And I think 16 is perfect. A pint. That's why they do pints over in Ireland and England. Like, why can't they do pints instead of 12 ounces over here? It's my opinion. And sometimes you get a bomber of beer, and if you're not sharing it, maybe a bomber's too much for you. So, as we see here, it pours into this glass, and it is a hazy, hazy, hazy beer. You can't see any signs of my hand through here. It is very cloudy, very hazy, very citrusy looking with a nice, probably 2.5 to 3 finger head. Great look to this beer. This is that hazy IPA craze. This is just a double hazy IPA, I guess, of 8.3%. By the way, the Hazy Wicked is only, I believe, is 6.8% ABV. So it's not really that much less in the ABV than this one is. Aroma-wise, let's see what we get what Jim Cook's describing. Oh man, this is dank grapefruit. This is extreme citrus. So based on his description, now this is kind of like a more dank citrus, as I mentioned. It's not quite that effervescent citrus that you get with the Wicked Hazy. But apparently I'm going to taste something completely different than what I'm smelling. So let's see if he's right. Yeah. Definitely a lot more harsh on the tongue. And use that word again, dank. I think I got that from Beer Geek Nation. That word, everything he would describe would be dank as far as IPAs go. So I kind of took that from him, I guess. Very full, very chewy. This beer is. I'm definitely getting, I guess, the malt bomb that Jim Cook was talking about. Very full beer, very good. I like it, but I kind of like the Wicked Hazy a little better as far as the effervescence of it and the overall vibe of it. I like this is a little more harsh. I think this is like the older cousin, I guess you can call it, of Wicked Hazy. Really good beer nonetheless. A lot more going on with it as far as I guess complexity, if you will, but the effervescence isn't quite there. So I'm going to go ahead and give Wicked Double an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a great beer, and that New England IPA craze just keeps going on. So 8.5 out of 10 for Wicked Double.